Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming here tonight to celebrate with Katie and I and our families. It's been a summer full of special birthdays. For my son's 18th, my daughter is about to turn 21, and my wonderful mum celebrated her 90th last month. I'd also like to thank Katie for organising all the invites and beautiful decorations. Of course, she took control, but anyone who knows Katie, anybody who knows my very shy and unopinionated friend will understand that that was always going to happen.
I think she's talking about someone else.
Katie is a tour de force, but we wouldn't have her any other way. Have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you very much, Linda, who's already 50. And obviously I am not 50 until November. I have a bit more to say. Only a little bit. Hold on a minute. Right, okay. I need my glasses on because I can't bloody see. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for coming and helping Linda and I to celebrate and decorate the tent and everything, which of course I had to have tent marquee. I had to have complete control over, but we did well. Thank you, Nigel, for lining the balloons up so well. I obviously wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for my wonderful mum. Where are you, mummy? Lovely mum. And my late dad, and with the rest of my fab family, Eddie, my lovely brother Richard. Where are you, Richard? Yeah. Yes, you may say something if you wish, as long as it's polite. His lovely wife Sue, and my nieces and nephew, the very tall George, and cousin Jason and the lovely Pauline, who've always been there for me.
Lucy?
Lucy, yes. She's in with cousins, nieces. Now, as some people collect stamps, or bottles in Linda's case, I started to collect friends. Now, Heather, where are you? Heather. Heather Pitts, you are officially my oldest and dearest friend, who I met when we were 13, and who I've cajoled along the way since, often dragging. It was at Young Farmers with Heather that we met Julia, and through Julia, the lovely Linda. After sixth form, where I knew the suave Lothario Alex Bush, you may stand up. It was off to university where I met my fabulous uni friends, the wonderful Wendy. Where are you, Wendy? Thank you, Wendy, for cutting up those bows really well. Well done. And of course, she was my future maid of honour. And then Yvonne and Fiona and David, who've come a long way, thank you. And poor Ali, of course. Alison, lovely to see you. And Johnny, we're missing Johnny, aren't we? Yeah, we're missing Johnny. After university and travelling came life with living with Dad in Yardley. Often spent rummaging through jumble sales with Heather, her now husband Andy, and Mr. Pitts. And Steve, where are you, Mr. Tyler? Yeah, the famous Tip Tyler, where we made candles and tried not to work. Work eventually beckoned, and the long-suffering Ron employed me in 1991. Can you believe that? And I'm still bossing him around today. Isn't that right, ladies? Yes, I am. Now, my first work friend was the wonderful Caroline Freeman, Missy Freeman, who introduced me to Aldi shopping and QVC. And with the Up for Anything Kate, where are you, Kate? Miss Knowles. She's at the back, whose opening gambit was to set fire to her shoes. We had a great time playing computer games. Yes, Richard, we did. Played computer games and not taking anything too seriously. Other friends started to marry. Linda to Andy. Mr. Tompkins, where are you? Where is it? Right. Mr. Tompkins, even though your eyes roll upwards when I'm in your kitchen again, and I tell you, isn't it time you had a haircut? Your house is like my second home. Our kids have grown up together. Becky and Danny, where are you? Yeah. And we've had some great holidays and memories. Yes, exactly. Second page, only 3. Louise Tyler, where's Louise? Now, Louise came into my life when she married Steve, and I know for a fact she will never leave it, as we have too many other European cities we want to visit and have lots of fun, 4-star minimum, Louise. By now I'm living in Wollaston, and Linda has set me up on a blind date, although I insisted on seeing a photo with Alan. Where are you, Alan? Way, Alan. What can I say? Where are you, Al? At the back, hiding. What can I say? The only man for me and the love of my life. Thank you, Alan, for putting up with me. Although sometimes I do tolerate you. And Alan, I'd like to say it was you who introduced me to my favourite German, Christian. Where are you, Christian? I've been waiting for you. And your equally lovely wife, Petra. Petra, we love you very much. Who have flown from Germany and Barcelona just to come here tonight. We, of course, get married, Alan and I. And David, where are you, David? You are our best man. Thank you, move away from that thing. And we start married life in Beaujeu. Marrying Alan has brought new people into my life. Howard, where are you, Mr.? This is what Alan's going to look like when he's older. Howard, you are the best father-in-law, and with the lovely Jane, you are complete. Ian, the lovely brother-in-law, with wonderful wife Sue, Paula and Graham, and all the cousins make for a very noisy Christmas. With kids coming along, our house needed expanding. So where's John Ingram? Just to mention to you, John. Yes, thank you, John. And Marilyn, it's been lovely to get to know you too. At Mums in Tots in Beaujeu, I met Judith Jennings. Judith, where our shared love of a chat and a coffee whilst trying to ignore our children gave us a very strong bond, and our children are still great friends 14 years later. At preschool, I met the very multi-talented Yvonne. Where are you? Very talented. Need anything making or anything like nice lentil curry dress? Yvonne's your person. And her lovely husband, Charlie. Yvonne, thank you for teaching me how to fold my washing. You've saved me hours in ironing. Still do that. So I tried to show Sophie, but she wasn't interested. I can't imagine why. Oh, she is mad. You're absolutely right. By now, I don't mess about at work so much, as I'm the managing editor, and I have the pleasure of employing who I want. And this has led to the following friends. Joe, 21 years, you and me, get in. Kerry, we love you, and you cancelled your holiday to be here. What can I say? Jenny and Kath, Heather's lovely sisters who I've known since birth, and I can remember changing your nappies. Kath, I'm really glad you're home. Amy and Hayley, what can I say? We call ourselves the Dream Team. I love working with you guys. You are all truly fab, and I love you all. With primary school came new friends. Michelle, where are you, Michelle? She's hiding. Where's Michelle gone? Oh, she gone? How dare she? I've got a name here. Nobody's owning up to it. We'll scrub that out. She's clearly not interested. My fellow cook and lady dinner organiser, Tanya. Cheryl, my breakfast buddy. Debbie, my ballet friend. And Sarah, my gym buddy. We really should start going, actually. We do need to do that. And Catherine, my wreath-making chums. And my favourite walking companion, Sophie. Where are you, Sophie? Sophie Malcolm, I've got one word to say to you. Where is she? Wetsuit. We rocked the look, not. We've had lots of laughs, and as we will only have more free time, just think what we can plan to do. Anyone fancy taking up sailing? I can't leave out the husbands, and our annual barbecues and camping trips wouldn't light up without the presence of the two Ians and Lee and Neil. Nigel Baines, I haven't forgotten you, but as you're so special,